Hi, my name's Andy Young, and I'm going to teach Reading 5 this summer at Harper College. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about the class. It's ESL 073021. The CRN number is 92135. It meets from June 10 till August 2nd, so sort of the middle of the summer. And it meets Monday and Wednesday nights from 6:30 till 10. Now I know 6:30 till 10 sounds like a long time, but we'll have a little break. And the nice thing about the summer classes that I enjoy is if we have a lesson and we do it and we finish it, great. But if we have a lesson and we're talking about something and we need a little extra time, the time for the summer classes lets you go a little bit slower, lets you extend something, lets you try something twice. So I enjoy teaching in the summer, and I hope you'll like taking classes then as well. Okay, so in Reading 5, there's a couple of major things that we do. One, we want to build vocabulary, okay, and we're going to do that through a book called Reader's Choice. And while we're building our vocabulary, we're going to try different types of reading. Okay, now the book talks about 4 kinds of reading, and these are the kinds of reading that we're going to practice in class. One is skimming, and skimming means when you read something very quickly. So when I pick up the sports page and I open up the sports page, I want to read something about the Bears. So I just kind of look for something that has the word Chicago in it. You know, I just kind of look through and I see an article. If it doesn't have anything that's interesting, I just skip it. Okay, so skimming is when you look at something really, really quickly and just kind of make a glance and see if you want to read it. Now, scanning is similar, but it's a little more focused. Scanning is like if I get a letter from my insurance company and I have to send in my payment, and then I put the letter down and I come back a week later and I go, oh, when do I have to pay my bill? So I pick up the letter and I look through quickly and then I find the date. Okay, so when you look at something like a letter and you don't want to read the letter, you just want to find out when the payment is due. Okay, that's when you would scan it. Okay, now comprehension is important, and comprehension obviously means understanding. So we're going to read from the book articles and exercises, and we're going to make sure that we have thorough understanding. Okay, and that would be comprehension. And then the last one, which may or may not be new to you, is critical reading. Okay, and what I say when I mean critical reading is that you need to make a judgment about what you read. You don't just read to understand it, but I'm going to ask you to judge it or to analyze it and tell me what it means. Okay, so that's critical reading, and we're going to practice that all semester long. Now, we're going to do it from Reader's Choice, the textbook, but we're also going to read 2 novels in our class. The first novel is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and you're lucky because it's going to be a movie this summer. So you can go watch the movie and you'll understand what's happening in the book, and then you can read the book for deeper comprehension. But I'm going to ask you questions that aren't in the movie, so you can't just watch the movie. Okay, but most people read Great Gatsby in high school. And they read it their sophomore or junior year when they're in high school, and they kind of like it. But what a lot of people do is they read The Great Gatsby again. And the reason people like it so much is because it has a story about 2 people who fall in love. And then they get separated by World War I, and after the war they meet each other again. And the question is, can you love somebody if you've left them and then you come back? Or if you've been apart from each other for 5 years, have you become different people? Can you still find that love? Or is it you only get one chance and that's it? Okay, many Americans also like it because the novel asks, what does it mean to be American? What are Americans really like, and what is America really like? So as Americans are reading the book, they kind of makes them question what America is about and what we believe is right and wrong, and that's what the book, the issues in the book discuss. The other thing that we'll read is Native Son by Richard Wright, and this is an interesting book. It's set in Chicago in the 1930s. And it's a book about racism in America. So it's a difficult topic. A lot of people don't like to talk about racism, but the book asks if people can change. That if some people are racist and they hate other people, is it possible for those people, if they get to know the people they hate and if they work with the people they hate, that maybe they could change their opinion? And there are people in the world who think that you can change someone's negative opinions and you can make the world a better place. So in the novel, there are very many positive people who try to change America for the better, and there are some mean people who don't want to change America at all and like it just the way it is. Okay, so those are the issues that we're going to talk about in our books while we improve our reading. So I hope this is a class you'd like to take, and if you do take it, I look forward to seeing you, and we're going to talk about these issues and improve our reading. Okay? See you in the summer. Thanks.